Okay, so I have a way when I'm running this program to use the right arrow key to go to the next question. I kind of like to be able to just go back, even to just take a look at what I did before. So I'm going to put in a like a back button. So I'm going to copy this next question method, because basically the method I want to draw is going to I want to create is going to be very similar to this one, because this is the one that picks the next question. I want to go back to the previous question. So let's make one for that previous question. And what's it going to do? Well, I'm going to subtract 1 from the question I'm at. Now, actually, you know, I'm looking at this. If I use this remainder function here, I could probably just keep going and going and going around and around. So what'll happen is this will this should bop me to the first question. So that'd be kind of a cool thing too. I'm going to revisit that that thought, because I'd kind of like it if you're at the last question and hit next question, you go to the first question. That'd be kind of cool. But for now, let's just see. I got previous question. If I set the question equal to this, subtracting 1 modulo questions dot length, I wonder if that'll do what I want to do as far as getting to the previous ones. I don't know. If I start getting negative values here, what happens? But let's just see. So right now I'm just going to say for previous question do that, and I'm just going to experiment. So I'm going to take this out. So I'm copying this, and I'm going to paste it outside of my if then. So I'm going to just comment this out, this bit. So a lot of times if I have some code that I'm kind of experimenting, I'm not sure if I want to get rid of it entirely, I'll just comment it out. So what this does is I put the slash asterisk in front and the asterisk slash in back, and what that does is that just says, you know, Java, ignore this stuff. You know, this is just for my own notes, maybe something I'm going to want to try again later, I don't know. So use, what if we just say use arrow keys to go to the next or previous question. Is that clear enough? Maybe use right or left arrow keys to go to the next or previous question. Use right arrow key to go to the next question, comma, left arrow key to go to previous question. Okay, there. And then how did this get drawn in the... I'm thinking what I could do is actually this remainder thing might actually let me just loop all the way around. But let me try and, so now I need to do something if the left arrow key gets pressed, right? So here, so let me explain my thinking on this key here. So this is going to be for the previous question. You see this little while statement in here? My concern is that if you just keep holding the key down, because it's in an ACT method here, it's just going to keep going next question, next question, next question. But if I put this little while statement in here, then this is true as long as the right key is down, but then as soon as you pick your finger up off the keyboard, then it'll say, then it'll flip down here to next question. So that's basically like a safety thing to keep it from, you know, keep it from going nuts with the next question or the previous question. You know, it shouldn't be doing it the whole time you have your finger down. Oops, I got an extra. Is that it? Yeah. So let's see what happens with that one. So it looks like it's compiled. Run. Next. Oh, but it went away. But if I keep pressing the right arrow key now, it just keeps going. So that's pretty cool. So now I just have to, oops. Something happened here. Oh, I got a -1 for a button value. Where was that? Add buttons. 187. So it was from previous question in here. So it looks like, yeah, it looks like this might be a little problematic. So what I want is that if the questions get down to 0, maybe it'll work this way. If the question gets down to 0, then I want to actually, I think what I'll do is do it this way. I'll say question equals question minus 1, right? And then if the question is less than 0, then I'm going to make the question equal to question's length plus question. Okay, so if it ever happens then that this question becomes a negative number, so let's say if I'm at question equals 0 and then I subtract 1 from it, then it'll be -1. So if I say question's length plus -1, that'll give me the last question in the list, or that'll set the question to, you know, the length of the questions minus 1, which is what we want. That's the index into the last guy. So let's see if that works. So I'm going to clear this and set it down here. Let's see, compile. We can go this way, and we can go left as much as we want. Okay, cool. Okay, so now the thing is, we want to always have this prompt appearing. So let's see, that's probably in the redraw, right, where we add that. Redraw is right here, right? Yeah. Okay, so this was only, so we want this to always draw this string. answer. I can go to the next one. Bogota, I'm correct. I can go back, try again. Guayaquil. Oh, still messed up. Bogota, correct. Go back. Quito, correct. Okay, good. Okay, that's kind of cool, actually. I kind of like that. And I kind of like it. I think I want to leave it like where it clears off each time. But I would like to store the answers somehow so that at the end, when I say, you know, give me my score, it can give me a score. So I think that's what I'll try in the next video.